I'm back and I am blonde and I'm loving life. The brown was great and super handy for lockdown, but blonde is just me. So I'm very happy to be back blonde again. Anyways, I wanted to make an updated video on the keto snacks video I did probably a few months back at this stage. I'll link it somewhere. So if you haven't seen it before, definitely check that one out because there's a lot more snacks in that video than there is in this one. But yeah, I just have come across a few things that I said, why not do a video and share them all? So here we go. Okay, so first up we have these chocolate fingers by the brand Share. They're gluten-free and it's about 3.7 grams per chocolate biscuit, chocolate finger. This brand are in Centra and Tesco and they actually have a lot of different options. I've seen like kind of, you know, a replica of Oreos or a gluten-free version of like Ferrero Rochers, and they're all pretty low carb, so they're quite good. I got these ones and I really like them. They're quite tasty. While we're on the topic of biscuits, this is my favorite new find. I am obsessed with these. So much so that this is actually my third pack. I have one that's almost empty here and I've had one prior to that. These are Cookie Shots Brownie biscuits and they're gluten and wheat free and vegan by the Foods of Atten Rye. These have 2.3 grams of carbs per biscuit and they're unreal. Like, I love them so much. There's 30 biscuits in a bag. They're so tasty. Like, I can't get over what a find this was. I'm absolutely obsessed with them. Now, they do have other products online and stuff. In Tesco, the only other thing that I saw was flapjacks, but they're a bit too high in carbs, so I didn't try them out. If you are in Tesco looking for some snacks, absolutely pick up a bag of these, you will not regret it. So recently I went to Lidl, which I rarely ever go to Lidl to shop, to be honest, but I was happy I did because I picked up a lot of kind of random bits and pieces. So the first thing is these Pro Brands Bcaa drinks, and they're sugar free and they say vegan as well. Everything's vegan nowadays, everything. But this is the only one I've actually tried so far, which is the Paradise Twist. Super nice. I really like tropical kind of fizzy drinks. They have a mango one and a pink lemonade. The next thing I got in Lidl were these ice creams, which have 7.5 grams of carbs per ice cream, and they taste just like chalk ices. I really like them. They're 16 in a pack, can't go wrong. And if you're the type of person to like jelly and ice cream, I picked up these as well, Hartley's sugar-free jelly. Also in Lidl, but like I'm pretty sure they have them everywhere. And super handy to just kind of snack on with or without the ice cream. Next up, I got these Mr. Freezes or Ice Pops, Ice Lols, whatever you want to call them, sugar-free from Deals. And they actually have a load of different brands or variety of like options in Deals at the moment for Ice Lols that are sugar-free and some not sugar-free. I wanted to put these in the video just to highlight the fact that there are sugar-free Ice Lols out there that you can get, and it's quite a handy option to have in the freezer for the summer. But I'm actually not a fan of these ones. They kind of froze up extremely hard. I don't know if it's just our freezer, I don't think it is. So not a fan of these ones, but there are ones out there and they have more sugar-free options in Deals, so I might try out some other ones sometime soon. Now, the next thing I wanted to mention are these Fulfill bars. This is actually the only one I have in the house at the moment, but they have a load of different flavours and they're easily the best protein bar out there. Like, I love them. The texture of them is not like leather, which is what a lot of other ones are like, and the macros are super good in them. They vary between 15 to 16 grams of carbs per bar, so depending on your calories that might be fine and you could just work away and have the full bar for yourself. But sometimes for myself, say, I wouldn't be willing to kind of give 15 or 16 grams of carbs to a protein bar, so I'd half it and just have it as like a little snack with some tea. But yeah, it is just worth noting that they're quite low in carb. And they're an Irish brand, so you can't go wrong. Love them, they're really tasty. The last kind of things that I have are stuff I've spoken about before in the previous video, but they're just products I had never picked up. So in Tesco at the moment, they actually have roasted almonds salted and roasted mixed nuts salted, like little packets, which I never came across before. I know I said that I always get like, you know, those smoked almonds from Starbucks, which are phenomenal, but these are quite tasty too. And again, like 100 grams of almonds, which you wouldn't be having really, is 5 grams of carbs. And then the mixed nuts are 10.7 grams for 100 grams. They're just super tasty, super handy to pick up in Tesco. Now, I mentioned this in my last video at the very end because I actually forgot about it, but cheese is super handy to snack on. So I usually have like a net of Baby Bells in my fridge. Again, with keto, the aim isn't really to be snacking, but there are just times that you're caught or you know, if you're making your dinner and you're hungry while you're making it, it's handy to have like a baby Bella as a bit of an appetizer. But yeah, no, they're really handy, and cheese strings too are quite handy to have in the fridge. So those are all the snacks that I've come across recently. If I find any more in the future, I'll make sure to do a part 3 to this video. But hopefully this is helpful to anybody that's on the keto diet or a low carb diet, because I know it can be hard to find bits and pieces around Ireland at the moment, but I think we're slowly getting more and more options, which is great. So yeah, I will see you all soon.